Today, I'm going to be sharing how I took my skin from this to this and now to this. As you can see, I still do have some scarring. My skin is not perfect, but it is so much better than where I was. I have a lot of things I learned along the way that I think could help someone. So starting with skincare, I switched over to all hydrating products. I started developing really bad acne. I was trying to do benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, different stuff, and it wrecked my skin. Switched over to just like a hydrating, calming skincare routine. Oil-based cleanser, hyaluronic acid, moisturizer, and an SPF every single day. And all I focused on was hydrating my skin and protecting that barrier that I had destroyed with all those actives. Those actives dried out my skin, and so then my skin produced more oil, resulting in more pimples. I also was going to an esthetician, and I was getting bio repeals, which is like a TCA chemical peel, but you don't really like flake off as much. Help in getting rid of like my active acne on my face. In the mornings, or if I had a pimple, I would ice it with like an ice cube, and that really helped calm my skin down as well. Focused on what I was eating, and I focused on an anti-inflammatory and gut healthy diet. Kombucha, prebiotics, probiotics, all those things linked to your gut list that you can find online with foods that are acne safe or really good for acne, and then foods that are the opposite. Completely cut out Celsius. They're filled with biotin, which can trigger acne. To cut down on coffee and switch over to matcha. Other foods that I know are really good for acne are ginger, anything that's anti-inflammatory, turmeric, avoiding things that are like super fried, things that are super high in sodium, seaweed, soy sauce, like donuts, those are horrible for acne. Also invested in a hypochlorous acid spray, which Tower 28 sells one. I've also used the Hydrinity one, and it just kills all bacteria. Track workouts, immediately after I would spray it on my face, and then I'd go home and wash my face. Another huge thing is reducing your cortisol, so going to bed around the same time each night, waking up around the same time each day, starting your day with a high protein breakfast. This one was hard for me, but eating something before you have any caffeine is so important, especially something with protein in it. Saunas can be really good for your skin and lowering cortisol. Spearmint tea can also really help with hormonal acne, kind of similar to what spironolactone does, which is a medicine for acne, just obviously not as intense as the medicine, but that's really good. There's also I took for a while, it's called Clear Stem. It's a hormonal acne supplement, and both of those are really helpful. If you're struggling with severe hormonal acne, and I get some of these changes you can't afford to make, I would recommend going on spironolactone. I don't think there's that many side effects. I personally didn't want to go on accutane because I was an athlete at the time. It's really hard on your body, it's really hard on your joints, and I just didn't want it. I wanted to figure out what the problem was. Other things that may be causing acne without you knowing it are fragrances and laundry detergents, what you're using on your hair. And then I also went through all of my makeup with an esthetician. And if you Google acne ingredient checker, I know there's like a